Robinson wouldn't even get wet. In all of New York, there didn't come anyone much dumber than Roxy the Weasel. To be frank, Roxy was a dope.
Shoulders! The alleyway quit! He's making for burritos! Benny, cover the back! Yonkers, watch the sidewalk!
Dumb as Roxy was, he could smell trouble like other people could smell gas. But he never should have taken the blind alley behind Perito's Bakery.
You Roxy? Roxy Robinson? The same Roxy the Robinson that works for Fat Sam?
Now, whatever argument was that everyone was playing, sure as eggs is eggs, Roxy Robinson has been well and truly scrambled. Now the man in the chair here is Flash Frankie, best lawyer in all of New York. Sure, he's a little shady, but he's the best. Believe me, Flash Frankie Silvertongue can get a guy out of jail quicker than a truckload of dynamite. Now, something kind of fishy's going on here. I'm even beginning to wonder what's going on. I mean, this show's only just started, and already the stage is full of washed-up hoods. But I'm thinking, by the final curtain, everything will turn out A-okay. And hey, maybe we'll learn a thing or two along the way. Oh, probably wondering who I am. The name's Malone. Bugsy Malone.
He's a sinner, candy-coated. From all his friends, he always seems to be alone. But they love him, Bugsy Malone. City Slater, he can charm you with a smile and a style of his own. Everybody wants that man, Bugsy Malone. Hard-headed Bugsy makes his mind up. Don't mess with Bugsy or you'll wind up. Would you feel that piling up alone? Isn't that Bugsy's a rolling stone? And while he leave you sad and lonely and crying, I couldn't say but it's that everybody wants that man, Bugsy Malone. Everybody wants that man, Bugsy
I grew up with the Lower East Side of Manhattan. Drifting from this to that, walking the line, you know, trying not to get caught in the crossbar between the two men who own this neighborhood. Fat Sam Staccato, Dandy Dan. That is until the night I walked in here. Paul Becker's bookstore. Hi, how you doing? I'm Bugsy Malone. Are you a singer, dancer, baseball player?
Zip the lip, Wisey. I'm not in the mood for conversation.
You don't like me?
Listen, Wisey, I'm surprised you don't stoop with all that dandruff on your shoulders.
honey.
She's here about that, isn't she? Bugsy, she's got a long way. Every day you tell me to come back tomorrow.
Now I know you might be thinking, what kind of crazy place this is. People walking into bookcases. Well, two things. First of all, this neighborhood ain't for dumb bums. And secondly, this bookstore ain't no bookstore. This is the entrance to Fat Sam's place. Fat Sam's Grand Slam. The liveliest joint in town.
Anybody will soon walk through that door at Fat Sam's Grand Slam. Speak easy, always people find you, take what
You, dandruff.
Don't worry. Showered since last we spoke. And you know, baseball bat you had could be classified as a dangerous weapon.
My mother made me pack it.
So, sports nut?
It was for protection in case I get robbed.
Then singer, right?
Depends on your taste in music. I'm here about a job.
Get the job?
Well, they said come back tomorrow.
They always do. What's your name anyway?
Brown.
Sounds like a loaf of bread.
Blousey brown.
Sounds like a stale loaf of bread.
Keep your jokes behind your teeth, Wisey.
Pleasure to meet you. I'm Bugsy Malone.
Freeze! Jules, the splurger, we can't go without it.
Okay, everybody. It is okay. Nothing to worry about. Back to your tables. Razzmatazz. Music. I want to see everyone enjoying themselves. No one can say Fat Sam's ain't the liveliest joint in town. Knuckles, this means trouble.
Read all about it. Senseless splurging, surprising stamp staccato. East side and chaos. Read all about it.
We interrupt this program of music to bring you an important news flash. Reports are coming in of gangland incidents on the Lower East Side involving a certain Robert Robinson, known to the police as Roxy the Weasel, believed to be a member of the gang of alleged mobster king Fat Sam Sticketto. Robinson was the victim of a sensational event, and we go over to our reporter on the spot for an update.
So tell me how you allowed this to happen. Roxy was one of my bets. What do you have to say for yourselves? Lewis, Knuckles, you're a disgrace to your profession. Do you hear me? A disgrace. And most of all, you're a disgrace to me, Fat Sam. And we all know who's behind this, don't we?
Sure, boss.
Don't need a hat full of brains to know that now, do you?
Certainly not, boss.
We all know who's monkeying us around, don't we?
Sure do, boss.
So who is it?
Dandy Dan, boss.
Don't you dare mention his name in this office.
Mr. Sam, how about my audition? You said come back tomorrow.
Am I going mad? Are my ears deceiving me? Come back tomorrow, Fizzy.
But today's tomorrow, Mr. Sam.
Fizzy, will you get out of here?
You okay, boss? Take it easy, boss. You'll break something.
Break something? Sure, Knuckles, I'll break something. I'll break your neck. Dancers. Dancers. I'm surrounded by singers and dancers and banjo players at a time when I need brains. Brains. Do you hear me? Brains and muscles.
You got us, boss.
You? Your problem is you have muscle where you ought to have brains. My pet canary has more brains than me. So what's funny?
Nothing, boss.
Hey, you need a lift?
You got a car?
No.
Then how are you gonna give me a lift, Buster? Put me in an elevator?
It's a nice night. You could walk. Which way are you going?
Which way are you going?
That way.
Then I'm going this way.
At least let me carry your bag. Have you eaten?
Ever since I was a child.
Why are you so skinny, Smarty?
I watch my weight.
Yeah, I do that too when I'm broke. You're not hungry?
No.
You're not hungry.
No, I'm starving.
Going back to Speakeasy tomorrow?
No, I'm gonna try my luck at Bijou Theater.
The Lena Morelli show.
She walked out. They're looking for a replacement.
Oh, she walks out every week, and every week they have auditions, and every week she walks right back in again. But don't let me put you off.
You won't. What do you do?
I'm missing that.
Crooked, huh?
No, not quite. I find fighters, boxers. In fact, I used to be a fighter myself, too. Pretty good once.
You were?
Sure, could have been a champion.
You could?
But for a couple of things,
Like what?
glass jaw and jelly legs.
Show me champion.
I do good for a couple rounds, but I was about as tough as a ball of cotton wool. Then I wised up, before my face started looking like a plate of mashed potatoes. I could have been a contender, Charlie.
Oh, look, buddy. In case you're wondering, I am part furniture. I'm eating.
We're meeting and eating. We'll have 2 banana boats with extra chocolate, extra nuts, extra cream, 2 Hershey's candy bars, 2 donuts, and a Coke, and 2 straws. You know, gotta stop eating like this.
Don't touch that off, honey. I was enjoying that.
I have to concentrate, Princess. I have a little business to attend to.
So, Mr. Bowles, Charlie, and company are here to see you.
Show them in. Hi, boys. Okay? Relax. Well, I'd like to take this opportunity to thank you for all the work that's been done. Everything's gone swell. Just swell.
Thanks, boss.
Soon all Fat Sam will have his clothes he stands up in and a suitcase full of memories. Any day now, Fat Sam will be crawling on his knees to me. There's nice time and it belongs to me. I'm the owner of the recipe. The crowd looks up to me. Did you know? We're beginning to sing. That's why I ruled this town with a velvet fist. Oh yeah, that's Sergeant. I got a sense of humor that they can't resist. It's Sergeant Eaton. I think that part a lemon twist. Oh my, what a friend. Didn't you know, gang? That's why I call him Danny. The fact is, the very celebrated and created. The custard pie is directly related to me. Didn't you know, gang? Didn't you know, gang? I was born with something more than an urge. Yeah, I was born to manufacture the splurge. Didn't you know, gang? We're beginning to sing. That's why they call him Dandy.
Boss, what about my flower? I don't have a flower.
You goof doodle, you dropped the splurger, and I don't allow mistakes in the outfit.
But boss, it just slipped out of my hand. Any guy can make a mistake.
Indeed, I am nothing if not merciful. So you, Doodle, have the honor of securing your place in history by being the first to try out the new, improved Splurge Mark II.
Gee, can I let you try it out first?
Indeed you can.
I can, then?
Move over there, Doodle. At close range, things can get very messy.
No, boss. Please. No.
Watching your lip, Doodle. You're all washed up. That is why they call him Jenny Jen. Yeah.
Meanwhile, back at Fat Sam's place, Fizzy was cleaning up the joint after another wild night.
Night, Fizzy. Night, Bagels. Night, Tilly. Night, Fizzy.
Cracking your knuckles, Knuckles.
But boss, it's how I got my name.
Well, knock it off, or change your name. Tallulah, are you almost ready? How much longer do you want us to wait?
Look at a mess
do ya?
Mr. Sam, how about my audition?
Later, Fizzy. I'm busy right now. Keep practicing. I'll see you tomorrow. I promise you tomorrow.
But yesterday you said...
Tallulah, you spend more time prettying yourself up than there's time in the day. Listen, honey, if I didn't look this good, you wouldn't give me the time of day. See you in the car. Don't do that, Knuckles.
Sorry, boss. It just slipped out.
Night, Fizzy.
Night, Tallulah.
Tomorrow never comes. What kind of a fool do they take me for? Tomorrow, a resting place for bombs, a trap that lasts the months, but I know the score. I won't take no for an answer. I was born to be a dancer now. Anyone who feels the rhythm moving through them knows it's gonna do them good to let the music burst out. When you feel assured, let the people know it. Let your laughter loose until your scream becomes a loud shout. Tomorrow's far away. Tomorrow, as they say, is reserved for dreams. Tomorrow's looking great. A playground always locked. Trains, no winning teams. I won't take no for an answer. I was born to be a dancer now.
They have other songs.
Yeah, honey, but do you have any other voices?
Good evening. I'm the great Marvini, illusionist to kings. I have been privileged to have been second billing in theaters in Polar Bluff, Newport, Nebraska, and Missouri. This trick has only been seen by the crowned heads of Europe. I will not pull out one rabbit, not two rabbits, but 3 rabbits!
Dear God, next!
I wish they'd hurry up. I'm getting so nervous waiting.
Quit worrying, will you?
I didn't expect there to be this many people.
It's just a bunch of conjurers and magicians. You got no competition. Believe me.
How do I look?
You look great.
I look a wreck.
Well, hello, everybody. Hello, Clarence. How you doing today? Don't ask. Suppose you're wondering why I'm here today.
You bet! Next!
What does it mean next? Doesn't he like us? Do you know who we are? I'll punch the sucker
Next! Next!
Blousy Brown, singer.
The light, honey.
I'm sorry, Mr. Wilt, but I didn't catch that.
The light, honey.
Step into the light. This musical ain't set in the mine shaft. What's your name?
Glossy Brown.
Oscar! I'm back! And I'll give you one more chance. That's out good. Hear me, Oscar? Out! Hey, honey, get back to Iowa. This show's got to start back. Lena's come home. Hit it, Joe! I'm in show business. I travel far. That's right, you got it. A neon star. I started at the bottom, but I reached the top. And once you're into lights, you know you'll never stop. Show business is all I need. Give me the chance and I'll take the lead. When the music's playing, I can't help but sing. I'm like the dancer swaying. I'm riding the swing of it. Show business is lucky breaks. A chance to show if you got what it takes. Give it your best and you're on your way. Let the big band play. Show business is lucky breaks. A chance to show if you got what it takes. Give it your best and you're on your way. Start the show. I'm here to start. Yes, I'm here to stay. Cheer up. There's a million other jobs.
Yeah, on a street corner with a hat to catch dimes in.
It's just a matter of time.
I've been walking the streets of New York for 6 months now, and the only fancy steps I've done is avoiding the man who collects the rent.
So it takes time to be a star. Besides, New York's all washed up. Hollywood. Now that's where you gotta be.
Hollywood. How am I going to get to Hollywood? I don't even have enough dough to get to Queens.
Still Fat Sam's place.
He won't see me.
I'll talk to him.
You know him?
Know him? Or like this?
Real good friends?
No! It's just that when I talk to him, I always cross my fingers and hope he won't punch me. Now, I didn't really know Fat Sam. Didn't want to get him to know him neither. But Bugsy looked so down, what could I do? So I set out to talk to Fat Sam and the gang. You know, they're not all that bad people. Just someone pushes someone pushes back, someone else joins in, and suddenly they're all fighting for reasons no one can actually remember. Yikes, here they come. Better lay low.
We could have been anything that we wanted to be, but don't it make your heart glad that we decided a fact we take pride to become the best that we had. We could have been anything that we wanted to be, but all the time that we had. No doubt about it, we fight and we tout. We're the very best that we had. Guys, we're on to the core. And my congratulations, no one likes you anymore.
Guys, we're the very worst. Each of us contemptible. We're criticized and cursed.
We made the big time malicious and bad. We're the very best at being bad. We could have been anything that we wanted to be. It's all the easy way out. With little training, we mastered complaining. Manners seemed unnecessary. We're so rude, it's almost scary. We could have been anything that we wanted to be. With all the talent we had. With little practice, we made every blacklist. We're the very best at being. We're the very best at being. We're the very best at being. Bad.
Knuckles, how many times have I got to tell you, don't do that?
Sorry, boss.
It's like I'm surrounded by a bunch of nervous wrecks. Right, let's start at the beginning. We're being outsmarted by that lounge lizard, right?
Right, boss.
And we're gonna get right back on top, right?
Right back on top, boss.
Sure, we've been a little bit slow off the mark, When it comes to the crunch, dumb bums we ain't.
No, dumb bums we ain't.
Now I'm gonna tell you knuckleheads where we're going wrong. Lewis, stand against the wall.
Who? Me, boss?
Are you Shakedown Lewis?
Sure am, boss.
The same Shakedown Lewis who used to be Harvey Spleendecker before I gave you the name Shakedown Lewis.
Yeah,
Now
boss?
stand against the wall, porridge brain. Knuckles, hand me a pie.
A pot, boss? Why me? What'd I do?
Nothing, Lewis, you didn't do nothing! Missed. See? Okay. Even a dumb mug like Lewis is too quick for us. That's the root of our problems. We're behind the times.
I don't get it, boss.
Knuckles, we're never gonna get back on top with this kind of hardware. It's old, obsolete, defunct. In short, we gotta get ourselves a splurger. Boys, scout out. Find me a splurger, I mean now. What are you quit it with the Knuckles? You're driving me crazy!
Sorry, boss.
What are we gonna do?
I don't know about you, but I could go for some pastrami on rye. 2nd Avenue Deli.
Freeze! Just a day's work, my Rose. Just a day's work, like running a railway or shoeing a horse.
Fat Sam ain't going like this, honey.
Fat Sam ain't gonna do nothing about it, my Rose. Without his gang, he's like a turtle without his shell. Soon he'll be throwing in the towel.
Read all about it, read all about it. Fat Sam splurged into submission. Danny Dan said to be behind takeover. Read all about it.
We interrupt tonight's exciting Red Sox game with a news flash. East Side splurging leaves Sam Stichetto, also known as Fat Sam, gangless. More updates to follow.
What? I don't believe it. The whole gang? Everybody? I don't believe it. I just don't believe it. The whole gang's gone, Knuckles. Splurged. That just leaves you and me, Knuckles. We're on our own.
What we gonna do, boss?
Don't do that, Knuckles. How many times have I got to tell you? We do nothing. We act like nothing's happened. Carry on as normal.
Fat Sam, I was wondering if you're not too busy, you can give a friend of mine an audition.
He's busy, buddy. Come back tomorrow.
Wait. We act like normal. So acting normal means acting normal. Tell your friend we'll be right there. See, Knuckles? Just like normal. That way, they won't know we're scared, concerned. We buy ourselves a little time, thinking time, right, Knuckles? Go tell Tallulah we want to see the new number. And we gotta find someone with brains, a real cerebral type.
Okay, boss. New number. Fine burn. Boss, how do you spell brains?
It's all set up, Lousy. Sam will be down in a minute.
I'd better freshen up. I'll be right back.
Suddenly, everyone wants to be in show business.
Hi, Tallulah.
Hi, Bugsy.
Dottie. Bengals.
Tallulah, girls, the boss wants to see your brains. I mean the new number. Pronto!
You heard him. Girls, go get dressed.
Oh, Tallulah.
I said beat it.
Long time no see, Bugsy.
You know, been busy.
Doing what?
This and that.
Your aces, you know that, Bugsy.
Haircut to Lula. Race my motor.
You've got lovely brown eyes.
Maybe lovely black eyes if Fat Sam catches us. Careful, I'm warning you. Come any closer and I'll call my lawyer.
So call him.
Boss, the broad's ready for her audition.
Hi, lousy. It's not what it seems.
Hush your mouth, you jerk.
Okay, honey. I'm all ears.
Only a fool, like fools before me. I always think with my heart. Only a fool, the same old story. Seems I was born for the part. It's a lesson that I learned, and a page I should have turned. I shouldn't cry, but I do. Like an ordinary fool, when her ordinary dreams fall through. How many times have I mistaken good looks and laughs for bad news? How many times have I mistaken love songs and laughs for the blues? When the road I've walked before ends alone at my front door, I shouldn't cry, but I do. Like an ordinary fool, when her ordinary dreams fall through.
Very nice. You're hired. Tallulah, let's hear the new number. Something upbeat.
Girls! That was great. That was terrific.
You two-timing jerk.
My name is Tallulah, I'm not this from the phone. I don't say where I'm going or where I'm coming from. I try to leave a little repetition behind me, so if you really need to, you'll know how to find me.
the act. What's your name?
Flousy Brown.
All right, Mousy Clown, go get fit to your costume.
Flousy.
Whatever. Now, if I can just find someone with brains.
What about Bugsy here? He's smart and good looking.
Bugsy, not a bad idea. Pull up a chair and sit down. Tallulah, honey, pick some drink, will you?
What's your pleasure, Bugsy?
Special, on the rocks, please.
Bugsy, I need your help. Dandy Dan's breathing down my neck, and any day he'll be taking over my entire organization.
Still got all this?
Not if Dandy Dan gets his way. I won't have a dime for a shoe shine.
There we go. One special on the rocks.
Tallulah, go fix your makeup.
I already fixed it.
Then go make yourself more beautiful than you already are.
You know that's impossible.
Tallulah.
Okay, I'll go manicure my gloves.
Bugsy, I need your help. My business ain't worth a hill of beans. My friends don't want to know me. I'm a wreck. In short, Bugsy, I need you.
Why me?
Because you got brains. Up here. Not pretzels.
But Sam, rough stuff ain't my type.
I need you to find me a gang. Help me out, and I'll give you $400.
$400? That's enough for 2 tickets to Hollywood.
Do we have a deal?
We got a deal. Hey, Bengals, tell Bugsy I need to see her.
She won't see you, Bugsy. She's mad. She was holding a torch for you higher than the Statue of Liberty. Well, I'll see what I can do.
Here,
I'll see Tallulah gets them.
quit being so smart. They're for you.
For me?
Well, they're not for the audience.
Oh, Bugsy, they're lovely. But I've got to go.
I'll see you later.
Yeah, like 10 years later.
Hey, I got a job.
You don't get paid for standing in the bread lines.
A legit job. I'll have enough money for 2 tickets to Hollywood.
Sure, I'll believe it when I see it.
Lousy. Trust me?
Trust you? Sure, I'll see you in the bread lines, Bugsy.
I know. Never trust anyone who says trust me. But I was on the level. Honest. I was. I was gonna get those $400. And Hollywood, here we come. First, how to find Fat Sam a gang. It wasn't that easy. It's not like I placed an ad in the Times. But then it hit me.
See you in the bread lines.
Hey, you guys want a job?
Job?
What kind of job?
You know, your basic wise guy, yes boss, duck and cover, running around, hoodlum sort of work.
All right, boys, set them down over here. Danny Dan must be running late. Let's go grab the crates.
So, you guys in or out?
$2 a day plus food.
Deal. So grab those crates. Come on, let's go. I held up my end of the bargain and got my hand on some of those splurges from Fat Sam's new gang. He held up his end, paid me $400 plus 50 for being smart. I head out to pick up the new tickets for Hollywood, and as dumb luck would have it, ran right into Dandy Dan's gang, getting ready to do something awful.
Okay, gang, this is the caper that's gonna take the lid off the city hall. This is the big one.
The big one.
The shakedown.
The shakedown.
The payoff.
The payoff.
It's gotta be good, it's gotta be quick, it's gotta be neat.
Gotta be good, gotta be quick, gotta be good.
Quit repeating everything I say.
Quit repeating everything that I say. Sorry, boss.
Once you're inside that speakeasy, keep those fingers pumping because there'll be history you'll be writing.
3 cheers for Dandy Dan. Hip hip.
Hooray!
Hip hip.
Hooray!
Hip hip.
Hooray!
Oh, too kind, too kind. Now, to Fat Sam's Grand Slam.
This is bad. I had to warn Blousy and the gang. Now that Fat Sam had his hands on his splurgers, I get small disaster for everyone involved. But I had an idea. If I can just get everyone in a room together, maybe we could talk out some much less messy outcome.
Read all about it. Dandy Dead hang for a showdown. Read all about it.
We interrupt the Orphan Annie radio hour to bring you this update. Red lines are empty today. Down and outs seem to have an up and went. Economists say it could be the sign of an economic turnaround, and now back to our regularly scheduled program.
You really think that'll work?
Just talking.
It's worth a try. So, everyone act like normal. Girls, off you go. I want to hear music. Razzmatazz, hit the ivories.
Anybody please, anybody just sit and walk through that door. At Fat Sam's Grand Slam, speak easy. Always able to find you a two. There's room for just one more. At Fat Sam's Grand Slam, speak easy. Once you get here, feel the good cheer like they say in the poem. Fat Sam's in your home, know that it's your home sweet home. There's a reindeer games, and blue here, I do wrap me up book. Each night astounds you. Movies are a buzzing, stories by the dozen. Look around your cousin and the news are right here. Anybody please, anybody soon walk through that door. At Fat Sam's Grand Slam, speak easy.
Okay, everybody freeze.
Guys, let him have it.
Wait, look. Mr. Dandy, Mr. Fat, we've already made a big enough mess in this theater. You scrunch him, he scrunches you. Where we're all at? Sooner or later, only the audience will be left to split. We could have been anything that we wanted to be. And it's not too late to change. I'd be delighted to give it some thought. Maybe you'll agree that we really ought. 2, 3, 4.
We could have been anything that we wanted to be.
Just that decision was ours. It's been decided we're divided.
Let friendship double up our house.
We could have been anything that we wanted to be. And I'm not saying we should, but if we tried it, we'd learn to abide it. We can be the best at being good guys. Habits of the earth can even guess how much a real friend is worth. Good guys. Maybe we'll be trusted if we try to understand. No doubt about it, they must be worthwhile. Good friends who tend to make you smile.
guys. Thank you, guys. We have a couple of little bits of business to do before we go. The first one is we had a raffle today, right? Kennedy, are you here?
I am here.
Yeah, we had a raffle today. Let's see if we've got a raffle winner.